All right, good morning and welcome back to our channel, Prince. Today marks the 23rd of August 2025, and it's a wonderful Saturday morning. Celebration in code or in expression are actually started all through within the week, and many more are still coming. One thing is this, that there is no smoke without fire. When you see people just jubilating and sending their expressions of appreciation and happiness to God in psalms, in songs of praises, and in worship, just know that something at the background is kicking. Just pay attention to this woman once again also, as she gives her own expression of love towards God for what God has done in the grand community ecosystem. Madam, express yourself.
Ọgada gidi 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 gị ka anyị ji aba mba emechaa bata akpọrọ Chukwu ebube ihe ebube eme ọbata obi okwu ọbata obi okwu ọ batara be nwaanyị aga ihe mere ọ na-eme na grand community. On a grand community. If you no agree, we go agree for you. What God cannot do does not exist. Who can battle with the Lord? Who can say when God have not spoken? Who is that man? Who is that beggar? My ultimate father, the master, the I am that I am, have signed the final check for us to go and celebrate. Hey! Onyama ebube njejeje n'ibunu onyama bụ mgbe niile onyama. I will serve this God to the end of my generation. I will serve this God to the end of my life. My generation will serve you, Lord. My family will love you more than I do. They will serve you more than I do. In the name of Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. The I am that I am.
All right, that's I don't know the name actually, but that's not what matters right now for that particular worshiper. What actually is in vogue is that there is a thanksgiving to God for what God has done. I might not understandable, but I know that that song in itself is a thanksgiving song to God for what God has done, for all that God has done in the grand community ecosystem. And this also, we have some other submissions that trickled in just at the nick of yesternight before we went to bed, and this came from Osim. So to everyone that was crying like a baby in the grand community, I'm calling out to those who were skeptical about the disbursement, saying they wanted tangible proof before they believe it was happening. Now that it's happening, you are acknowledging their doubts and the fact that they are seeing it for themselves. The doubting Thomases. That came in from Oshim. Then this one came in from Joyce Lovely, Damaturu Princess. So I celebrate money. In other words, currency. I'm talking of currency, cash. I celebrate money and those that have it. Most importantly, I celebrate those who make money, sustained and transferred it to the next generation. In other words, generational blessings. I think that is what is being expected in the grand community in a short while. The kind of generational, I think God also promised that in His Word, the kind of a blessing that will not just stop with you, until you are not rich. See, you are not really rich until your riches are debated. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Real riches are debated. Debated in the sense that when people begin that knew you before and they knew who you were, they knew how low, impoverished, and amounting to nothing that you were, but suddenly something just changed for you. And people begins to debate and say, is it not that same guy? Another say, no, it's not him. He just looked like him. It's not him. And somebody say, you remember the man at the gate called Beautiful, who was just a beggar, and all he could do was to beg and beg and beg, and he couldn't do any better than just to beg. But when the master finally found him through his apostles, and I think it was Peter also, and commanded life into him, said, silver and gold we don't have, but such as we have we give to you. Rise up and walk. And that was the end of story. You see, I guess the man has a vision, because his life was to become beautiful in time. So he was standing at the gate called Beautiful. Do you know that his situation actually completely sapped up his name? Nobody knew his name. His condition was more prominent than his name. He was called the man at the gate Beautiful. Nobody knew his name. I could roll out a number of them like that in the Bible, beginning from this man at the gate called Beautiful. What of the woman, the Bible said the woman with the issue of blood. Her name was not mentioned, but her condition was mentioned. What about the man at the pool of Bethesda? We never know his name. His condition was more prominent than his name. You know, look at them. What about the man, the madman at Gadara? All of these people, they have names. They have names. But their condition swallowed up their names. What about the widow of Zarephath? She has name, but their names were not mentioned, but their deplorable state were mentioned. See, but when God changed something concerning you, you would also have a name changed. See, when God changed the lifestyle of Jacob, he has a name changed. He was called Israel. So let me not go too far now. Let's come back home. In this ecosystem, you will soon have a name changed. That in so much that so I beg your pardon, just because this morning now. See, that's in so much that people who knew you in time, they wouldn't know you again. I'm just trying to drive something into your understanding. See, and I'm trying to dwell on this particular one that says generational blessings, you know, the kind of transfer of wealth to your generations. It will happen to me. It will happen to me. I don't care whatever you say, whether you say it's hyping, that is all you know best to say. And you could hype the man at the gate called Beautiful until his miracle happened. All I know is that even if God is said to bless you and heaven has signed it, even if you doubt it, God will bypass you and still do what he will do. That is one thing about God. Sometimes your unbelief can stop you, but there are those that God has ordained, no matter how much their unbelief is, God will just cast them aside and do what it has to do, because it is his word. Those ones are just exceptional. They're exceptional. And it is the will of God sometimes. So in my own case, I'm so positive that my situation is going to change this year. This year, it's you can't change it. It's going to change. And for those who believe also, you will not lack what you like, especially according to the will of God. So if you like poverty, you won't lack it. But if you like generational blessing and transfer of wealth, you won't lack it either. You know? So that came from Joyce Lovely, the Damaturu princess. Then we also have this one coming from O Prince. There's another one coming from O Prince Royal Global Humanitarian Foundation, who says, congratulations to all the UAAG subscribers. Joy is coming next week. His Excellency Commander of Miracles addressing the masses. The big fish, the senior boss, IMF World Donors Chairman, has arrived in the country. A big congratulations to all subscribers in different grants. So now, to everyone who has been doubting Thomas, is pacing around, even questioning the very existence of this grant, this is for you. Those who say, until I see tangible proof, I won't believe. This might just be another failed promises some are thinking. And those who have mocked on at different times, thinking that this will not happen. Now look around you now. The atmosphere has just changed. It has shifted. And history is being written. It's been written. You can see things for yourself. The data uploads are completed. Approvals are sealed. The IMF ICT is on ground, handling the final deployment. And the big fish is also around. The IMF World Donor Chairman is already in the country. In other words, the long nights of worry are over. These endless questions that come, the sleepless nights, the tension in the grand community, it's all about to make sense right now. So all of the skeptics in this grand ecosystem, I still wish you congratulations. You stayed, you watched, and now you will testify. You will testify. This arrival signals one thing, of these key personalities, it signals one thing, that the final clearance and smooth disbursement is in vogue. So there are no more necessary delays, no more vague promises, no more back and forth. The season is just all around us. It's all around us. So yes, it's time to celebrate. It's time to rejoice. And do you remember the nights when frustration turned into tears and your endless, seemingly endless waiting, the upbeats, and the moments when it feels like nothing was moving, but now every tear you shed counts. And this could be for somebody actually. Yes, this could be for somebody. All these results will soon counsel insults in your life. So given the scale of this disbursement, it's still going to be a phased rollout of disbursement. Everyone entitled will be reached, but be patient. If your alert doesn't come when others came, I believe that it's going to be a face-by-face approach. So there's no need to panic. Okay, there's no need to panic. This is not just about individual gain. It's a collective breakthrough across different NGOs, the grant handlers, the humanitarian bodies. Millions of lives are about to just be changed. We salute every UAAG subscribers, other partner NGOs facilitating this process. This is a global movement that is touching not just Nigeria, but extending across borders, where these funds have been earmarked to uplift lives. So, and there is a lesson in this for everyone. Please listen. Faith and patience always wins battles. Yes, quote me anywhere. Faith and patience always wins every battle. Many gave up along the way. They dismissed the entire process as fake. Some called it a scam. Some even insulted those who chose to hold on. But today, history, we are still in the process actually. So after all, you've not seen money in your bank account, but there's no smoke without fire. History is proving patience to be right. The doubters too will receive alerts alongside the believers. The skeptics, they're going to cash out alongside the faithfuls. But those who kept their hope alive, they deserve double celebration. Because why? They endured the toughest test of all, and that was waiting. So whether you believe it or not, whether you doubted the process, congratulations are still in order. So the fact remains that the IMF donors chama is here, clearances are done, all systems are set for disbursement, and in the coming week ahead of us will begin the testimony wave. Yes, so this grant is a seed of transformation for us. Families that have gone down, they will breathe again. Businesses will rise again and communities will thrive. Generational dreams will finally take root. All right, let me just stop the rest from here. Your faith has brought you here, and your endurance has delivered this moment. Congratulations to all UAG subscribers, our partner NGOs, and every patient souls waiting for this breakthrough. It will end in praise. This is Princess. In case you are new, do subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on vital updates. We love you and do have a wonderful Saturday ahead of you. Bye for now.